Penny. Hold on, I'm trying to put this where I don't have to hold it. Hello, Penny, I love you. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Tally. What happened? Oh, Kool-Aid Jimmy. I'm just saying hello. I haven't been live in a minute. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me because I have this thing. Hey, Susan, my love. I've got it sitting on I got a new vacuum cleaner, so that's why y'all see my new attachments. Now y'all get to see where I'm gonna hold on. Where I'm gonna paint. These things go under a bed, to lift it. And there's some bamboo. Some bamboo sticks. I hope everyone's doing well this Thursday. I can't believe it's already Thursday. Irish. Kits, kits. Kits, 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 kits. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I'm glad. I got home from the beach Sunday, and it's already Thursday. And, uh, uh, I'm telling you, I need to go back. I want to go back so bad. But all right, if y'all follow me on Twitter, did you see the picture I posted of the cops surrounding our hotel? If y'all don't go to G Mango's, then you didn't hear my story of minding our business around 5 o'clock, I guess, in the afternoon. And it was the first week we were there, so it happened really early. And I go out on my balcony that faces the ocean, and I'm gonna have a smoke, and I'm seeing like 4 or 5 cops around. Because if y'all saw my videos, there's a pool, then there's a gate, and then there's grass, and then there's the beach access. I'm like, there's 4 or 5 cops in the back of the, surrounding, looking all in the grass and stuff. And then I got my children yelled from the front, "Mom, come here!" Ran up there. There were cops all around the front of it, right? And they're looking up. So of course we had the grandchildren in my room, so we put them in like a bedroom, playing my daughter's Xbox. So they didn't know what was going on. But people were gathering and looking up, right? And we're like waving at them, like, "What is going on?" And my husband had gone outside the front way in front of the hotel, and a cop was standing there with a gun and asked him if he'd seen a guy in dreadlocks with a in a green and pink bathing suit. And my husband was like, "No," and so they thanked him. What had happened was a guy assaulted another guy a couple of hotels down, and he had a gun in his pocket, and he ran instead of running in the like he ran to the beach side of the to get away from him, and he thought that our hotel was his hotel, which was actually a couple hotels up. So he went up to the ninth floor, started pushing on doors. Right, he couldn't figure out. He finally pushed open a door with about a 14-year-old kid in there. His parents were gone, and he told the guy, "I need to borrow your phone. I'm in trouble. I have to call my mom." And this little 14-year-old blessed kid, bless his heart, said, "Oh, I didn't see anybody that just came in. Hey, Angelo. Hey, Michelle Lynn. Hi, Kimberly. Hello, Savage, my sweet." This was the day after Savage left, so it was Sunday. So anyway, he pushed on the doors. He got into the door of a 14-year-old kid, He said, I need to use your phone. The kid said, I'm not using your phone. Hey, Kathy, you need to get out. And the guy said again, I've got to use your phone. And the little kid, 14, was like, no, you need to go. So he left. No, all right, I skipped a one. The guy reached in his pocket, okay? The second time he asked, he reached into his pocket and he pulled out a wad of money. And the kid was like, you're not using my phone, you have to go. So the cops got him. He was on the corner. He was like, they had him in cuffs on the corner, which I couldn't figure out why they were all still there. Because they did a floor by floor search. Because a cop with a gun came by all of us. Anywho, so then they brought in the dogs, and the dog found the gun behind a trash can on the 9th floor. That was excitement number one. Number two, the next day was a feeding frenzy by about 4 or 5 sharks right in front of our hotel on mullet fish, which mullet fish, if y'all, they're ugly as shit, but hey, you know. I can't help it if the sharks love them. That went on like in half an hour. That was impressive. But, and Savage knows this. Not anybody else knows this. I'm going to tell it because when we got to the 21st, my children, my older daughter and my second daughter and my grandchildren got to the 22nd. So it was the 23rd. And my daughter, Devin, messaged me and said, come out to the front. And I'm like, because as Savage, our balconies are right beside. There's not anything that can't be handled between the balconies. But so she came and I went out to the front because I know what was going on. Hey, Sherry B, if I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. My chat wasn't showing up. So she came out and she shows me a text, and it's a text that her half-sister had sent her telling her that their father had passed away early that morning. Now, there was no, her father didn't have a lot to do with her. In fact, anything to do with her, even though we lived in the same town. So there was no great I mean, my daughter was crying and, crying because this was never going to be resolved. Her dad was never going to ride in on a white horse and resolve the last 25 years, and make it up to her or whatever, which what him and his mother always said they would. Hey, Marie. So we had to deal with that. And he died of cirrhosis of the liver. No. Hey, Miss Jenny. Seeing you alive, just want to say hi. Tammy, we're all thinking about you, love. If y'all have any spare prayers, send them to Tammy. She's having a rough go of it. Well, Susan, you know what? I'm sorry too. Honestly, I'm sorry too. Supposedly he found out he had it, and then he was sober for from May to, I guess, he died. I don't know if that's true. I hope it is. And then he started whatever, blood was dead. He's dead as he could be. So, that was hard enough for Devin to go through. So then the next day, no, not the next day, maybe the day after, my oldest daughter found his obituary that the funeral home had posted on their website. My daughter was not mentioned for whatever reason. I know why. Was not mentioned. So we made phone calls. Hey, Val, we made phone calls to the funeral home, and they basically called his mother, and his mother refused to add her because she's just a spiteful bitch. Hey, Crystal. And so we tried to work it out through the funeral home, and there was nothing they could do. So then we had to tell my daughter. And that was rough. That was rough. But she, did what she did. Hey, lip gloss. I will, Michelle, because it's a loss. I mean, even though he was an alcoholic, and uh, I would tell her all the time, this ain't him. Hello, hacker. She was absolutely directly affected by alcoholism. Um, it did not take long, but he wasn't drinking or eating anymore. Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Um, but anyway, so she wasn't in the obituary, and that was her. That was his mother getting at me, not getting at her. He would not have wanted this. We know, but he was an artist, so her brother and her half brother and sister picked out some pieces. Okay, ATX, I love you both very much. Um, Picked out some pieces they thought that she would like, and they got some prints of his that she can, frame, so she has something. So that was, man, that was, yeah. Hey, Rachella. Yeah, Irish, thank you. I mean, my daughter, she's just like him. That's the thing that always killed me. She looks just like him, just like him. Now, she's not an alcoholic, but if you've ever known an artist, if any of you have ever had any kind of relationship with an artist, they are hard to deal with. They always have something like, hey, Angie, they're just tortured souls. Let's put it that way, tortured souls, I guess. But hey, we're gonna pick up the stuff from his friend's house, the prints and all that, and shoot, as much closure as she can get. You lost your mom and daddy months ago. Yeah, Tammy, we love you, Tammy, so much, so much. But the rest of the trip was nice. I met I've met her boyfriend twice, but he came from, he's working in Tennessee, and he came down on the day that, hey, Aaron, hey, East Coast lady, um, he came down the 23rd. So that was the day he died. And he was supposed to get there pretty late, but he got there early because he left early because knew she was upset. So it was a blessing. I'll tell you why this was a blessing. It was a blessing that we were at Myrtle Beach. If I'd have been in Lynchburg and she had not put that name in there, I'd have probably drove to her house. That was a blessing. Um, we were there, and that Noah was there, her boyfriend, and so it all works out in the end. Now, here's what I'm going to address now. Are you ready? I was watching my friend Stewie, and he posted a video from Bitch Life of Brother Give Me Some More Money. And Bitch Life called me a beached whale, which, hey, you know what? You right. You right. I probably look like a beach whale, yes. And then Rich Life said, "Oh, she thinks Myrtle Beach so wonderful. Ooh, she just thinks she's so wonderful." And okay, Rich Life, lean in, honey. When you said that I never got to take a trip like you driving cross country, well, actually, I did. I actually spent about 3 days in Reno one time with my friend. We flew out there where her father died, and we got his car and we drove it right across country back home. So yeah, I've done that trip. Okay, it is what it is. Uh, when I said that Myrtle Beach was my paradise, it is because I was not alone there. Hold on. That's a little speed demon that goes down the road in his little Scout. It's old. So, I know, me a beach whale, Kim Beerley, here's the thing. I've seen him try to get out of his bed. It takes him about 3 or 4 rolls. Like he'll try to sit up in bed and get out of bed, and it takes him a minute. Okay. Uh, but all right. So she's acting like Myrtle Beach is so wonderful. Let me tell you this: anywhere my family is paradise to me. Anywhere my friends are, paradise to me. I had my whole family there. My husband, my 4 children, my 3 grandchildren, my daughter's boyfriend. We had our friends, dear friends. Hey Uber, Sarah there and her 3 grandchildren, and it was paradise because I was around people I love for almost 2 weeks nonstop. Thank you, Uber. So that's why it's paradise to me. I'm not alone in a stinky van. I was with my family and my friends. And if it makes you feel better to call me a beach whale, you do what you gotta do, honey. You do what you gotta do. Am I obsessed with you? No, I actually unsubbed your ass. Tuesday, and I made that very clear when I was on G Mangoes or during the day. I unsubbed you because you're boring. Yeah, that's that. I'm sorry. You're driving across. Everything you do alone. Yeah, not a good look. Oh my God, Kim Beerly, we're going to talk about that right now. Let's do it. See, I still can't get my Zoom to work. Hey, Miss Michelle. I still cannot get my Zoom to work, but let's talk about it because I want a panel. I got to have Mama Cat up here. I need to have Kim Beerly up here. Kim Beerly, how excited? Okay, Kim Beerly. And those of y'all who watch Big Brother, the first set of women, I'm like, oh, hell no. Okay, no, hell no, no, no. But as they started bringing these people back, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was excited to see Memphis. I was excited to see Tyler. I was excited to see Cody. That guy, I don't know his name, the one that went out first last year. I loved that guy just from what we saw when he went out. I kept hoping they were going to bring him back last year. I'm glad he's back. Ian. My God, how much has Ian changed? I can't even, David, thank you. I'm going to write that down because honestly, I was like, oh, there's that guy. Enzo. I thought I hated Enzo. I remember he got on my nerves back in his thing, but I'm a little excited to see Enzo. No shit, I'm excited. I'm Janelle, Danny. I don't understand why Davon is back, but whatever. Okay. I don't understand the second Nicole. Memphis replaced Josh because, well, see, Josh and Swaggy and Swaggy's wife, if y'all know, they participated on the challenge on MTV. And they did pretty well. In fact, I think I didn't get to see the last episode of it, so I don't even know who won. But Bailey, that's the one, Bailey. I know Bailey went far in the challenge on MTV. But when I was like, oh, heck no, I even put on Twitter, I am not excited. Then I started getting excited. Because these are people, I mean, Memphis. Oh, geez, Memphis. I thought he was so handsome. And he still is handsome. He's just grown now. He's a man now. He was a man then, I guess. But who all am I? I don't understand the second Nicole, and I don't understand the first Nicole. I think if I were Cody, I would put up the 2 winners. I would put up Nicole and Ian, because you've already won it. Get out. I need somebody here that hadn't won it. Let's see, because a lot of them went so far. Oh, did he really used to be your screensaver back in the day? I can see it. I can see it. And Cody is not. I mean, none of them is. Keisha. When I saw Keisha, I'm like, what? Okay, all right. I ain't mad at you. Cody won't put up Nicole F. Not, yeah. I just personally because it would be the easiest thing to explain. I'm gonna get the winners out. That would be the easiest thing to explain instead of going directly at somebody. That you going sideways at. So, we're talking about. I'm sorry, Courtney. We're talking about Big Brother All Stars. It started last night with 2 hour premiere, and I was geeking the whole time like a little nerd. Um, let's see. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a great season. I think it's going to be a good season. I really do. That's how I met Kim Bailey. You watching BBUK? So you're another kindred soul of the BBs. Because I will watch BBUK, BB Australia, BBUS, BB Canada, BB Uganda. I didn't care. Show me fights. Oh, God, Christmas. Okay. Yes, Quirky, I did by a day. We left Sunday and hit Monday night. So we did, but I'll tell you what is interesting, and if y'all live on the coast, So I mean, we sat there for 12 days. I saw how high the high tide was, right? I mean, exactly where it came to. The day before we left, which was Saturday, that high tide was coming up more and more up into the really, really dry sand. And I didn't understand that a storm, even that size, because it wasn't a huge, it wasn't a Cat 5. Just a size, one that size can push that water days ahead of it. So I was pretty impressed by that. And then we literally got out the day before. And that ain't the first time that's happened. We've done that before, gotten out the day before a hurricane hit. So it might be us. I don't know. I might be able to summon hurricanes. I don't know. I might try it. But if y'all are not, Chevy, is your Twitter locked down? Mine's not. Hey, cutie pie. You need to follow Chevy Guy on Twitter because he knows all. He knows all, but his name is not Chevy on Twitter, so it's not. So it's Rochester Guy. Throw a little link in there, buddy. Throw your link in there. Chevy knows all. So if you're a Big Brother fan, if Chevy can pop his Twitter thing, then do it because what did I do last night? I couldn't wait. I was so tired. I didn't wait for the feeds to pop up because it was like 1 in the morning here. So I got up this morning. When I got up this morning, there was some stirring around, and they'd gotten them up early. And I thought it would be for something, and I don't know. Then I had to F with my damn phone all day. But it's doing better now, I think. It would not charge. I kept getting new chargers, and it wouldn't charge. And I was like, oh, shit, my new phone, well, basically new phone, I have effed it up. But it was, I don't know, the second charger I bought worked. So I was happy. I didn't want to have to throw it across the damn room. Rich Life does know all, but he called me a fat ass. No, he called me a beach whale. He called me a beach whale. That's why I said, well, okay. I mean, that's fair enough. Fair. Hey, Susie Q. That's fair. And Susie, I couldn't get you yesterday because my phone wouldn't charge, and I can't use StreamYards. I can't even be on StreamYards unless I use my phone. And my phone would not charge. I mean, we went through 4 chargers, two of the last I had to go buy. Someone's stealing vegetables out of your garden. It happens here all the time. Happens here all the damn time. And if they're called the bastards. You can't get the live feeds. Oh, East Coast. Sometimes you can change your VPN. And don't ask me how to do that because I could not tell you how to do it. And you can get them. Yeah, you can go play by play on Jokers. I know it's not the same, but Bitch Life can't even pay. Well, I mean, he said I'm jealous. I mean, you don't know what my brothers do. I have two brothers. You don't know what the hell they do and what they got. Stupid. Hey, it's Seth the Aussie. Hello. Hey, run around. Yeah, I'm a beach whale, and I think Myrtle Beach is so wonderful. And blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I was with my family and my friends, and it was absolutely wonderful. And wherever they are is my place. That's where I want to be. I'm not alone in a van driving across country. When I drove across country the last time, I wasn't alone. I had my friend with me. So, I mean, Rich, I know you're upset because you have to do things alone, but, that's just the way it is. Hold on, here comes that goddamn... Hold on. Wait. Here it comes. Hayden Morgan. You hear that shit? Thank you, guy that lives in. It's an old Scout, which is it's a really cool looking car. What do you call them? I mean, that's not an SUV. It would be in the friggin' 70s. It's a Scout. That's why it's so loud. It's kind of cute, but all right. So there you go. Chevy's giving you. I'm telling y'all, Chevy is the man. Did you see my comment on there? How to get East Coast feeds. I used to know that too. Hey, Gina. I was in my guys' chat for. Let me see. There you go. Chevy would know. I used to know. I used to know exactly what it was. I used to know how to get the show link too. But they were also doing spoilers all over Twitter. Like spoilers. Morgan, I hope you're feeling better, my love. Go to me at TV. There you are. We're going to hook you up, East Coast. We're going to hook you up. I have to go in there and look. Well, I go back in there, I'm going to have to. Blondie. I've been getting tomatoes, green peppers, banana peppers, cilantro, basil off my first attempt at the patio garden. Blonde, I'm so excited. Isn't it exciting, though? Isn't it exciting? I am so happy for you. It is. Look, I love it. I love it. There's nothing like it. Especially when you can go outside and put your little basil and put it, a little cilantro. You got your peppers, look, tomatoes, you can make your salsa. I love it. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. It's work, but it's good. Quit driving. You've been driving around for 2 days. God bless America. You got a doctor's appointment. All right. Oh, girl. Look, my daughter stayed sick from conception to birth. Bless her heart. 4 pregnancies. She stayed. I mean, when I say sick, I mean sick. From conception to birth. It was horrible. I hope you get some relief. And I know that you will. There's all kinds of stuff that she took. No, you let your family laugh at you, honey. Because they, let your family laugh at you. It is nothing, it's so gratifying when you can just go pick it right off. Yes, we know Evil Dick. Do y'all follow Evil Dick on Twitter? Shandy? I do want to cover, absolutely. I do, Susie. I do want to cover, absolutely. I do, Susie. I do. What am I? She is, Courtney. She done got knocked up. Your cucumbers are attacking the cucumbers. I know when you get all those cucumbers in there together and they start growing up on something. I've gone to pick a tomato and there's been a huge cucumber in there too. I'm like, okay, because we're having salad tonight. So, and I got when I go inside, I've got to get my choppy. I just got to do that. I remember to take my ad block off. You haven't watched it in years? Yeah, it's enough. Gina, we look, we are crazy addicts. That's what I like. Much love to you, Quiddy. Please be safe. Be safe. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, the patio can grow a lot of stuff. You could grow a lot of stuff on the patio. People don't think you can, but because it grows up, so it's not up. It goes up, so you got room. Um, let's see. Evil Dick. I see. Evil Dick is I like Evil Dick, and I subscribe to his Twitter channel during Big Brother, but I can't do it elsewhere because he just posts too much. I love you too. I try to say it like it is, but he is. I know he was doing very well with his HIV. It was pretty much with all the drugs he has to take, it was undetectable. But the drugs he has to take is those side effects are hard on his body. It ain't. It's yeah, he was. Yeah, he. Remember, if you remember, the last All Stars they had, he got all the way into the house. I mean, they got into the house and he was called to the diary room and his blood work had come back. And that's when he found out he was HIV positive. So people thought, Dick had to go to jail and all that. No, he found out he was HIV positive and he couldn't compete. But I know he's doing well on the drugs. But he also talks about how those drugs are really hard on the system. I don't think he's still talking to Danielle, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong on that. I really do. At some point, you have to just not be, That was 12. Oh, okay. Sorry. That was 12. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It was the last All Stars that we would have had. Right? Because I keep him, like, I was trying to tell my daughter Catherine how that time when Boogie Dan, Janelle, and I can't remember the other one, came back as mentors. And then the mentors had to vote on whether they would be put in the game, and Mike Boogie did not want to be put in the game, but the rest of them did, so he had to do it. He was pulled. It was supposed to. Yeah, okay. See, Chevy knows everything. I don't know. All mine blend together. That's the way my mind works. It'll save some stuff. I just can't say. There you are. See, we're always lucky, right? Because we get it. We get it. 3 hours early? Talk about like the feeds. But see, West Coast ends up luckier because they can watch it. It's 12 o'clock here, and it's only 9 at the house, and they're just getting started. They're like, there were some BBCs, and I came out the house pastier than I was when I went in. No tan at all. So that was that. Your garden is flourishing. It's just someone else to be. There you are. Mike Boogie and his big grandma Mike. No, Mike Boogie. That wasn't Mike Boogie. That was I could see his little face. He had a little ferret face and curly blonde hair. Johnny Fairplay. There you go. Johnny Fairplay. Haiti 167. How's it going? How's it going, my love? So, all right, that's good. So we're gonna. All right, so I'm gonna probably. All right, I'm gonna I'm going to accept Susie's offer and cover it on her channel. I'm probably going to cover it on my channel with, let's say, I know Kimberly. If you, hey Mel, um, if Chevy wants to come on, Mama Cat really wants to come on, Kimberly can come on. Anybody, we can talk about it because I think this is going to be. I want to, after like we're still being really friendly in the house right now. Everybody's still friends. I did say it was Davon already crying. I can't do it with her. I cannot do it with her. And Davon is already crying. I like Davon. Davon, when she picked up those twins last time, when she remember it was they called one the regular and one the fat one. I know it was not nice, but Davon had that shit. That's a twin. That's a twin. And she was dead on it. She was right. She was right. She just needs to be quiet. Like she said, she needs to be quiet. Don't let everybody know you're an evil genius. That's what I do. I don't tell everybody. I'll let y'all figure it out on your own. I did notice this morning. You have. Oh, really? What kind of melons do you have? Do you cantaloupes, honeydew, water? Uh, what else do you have? I had some heirloom watermelons last year. They were weird, but I liked them very much. Wait, there was a new season like now with the C card. What are you talking about? A new season of Big Brother? Because that happened last night. Yeah, it started last night. But they 2 hour and they did a live intro. Like they've never. Oh, Cantaloupe. Yes, girl. Yes. They did a lot. They've never done a live uh, show of them actually entering the home at the house, and they did it last night. It was done pretty well. I liked it. I liked the way they did it. I really did. I liked the way they did it. Eric is your friend too. I got him his first interview when he started with Look, Susie, you need to grab Chevy as well. I'm just saying. Chevy is the one to have on your side when it comes to. Well, Chevy's the one to have on your side every day because he's a great, great, great guy. But he knows his shit about it. Well, you're just a day late though, Gina. You're just a day late. They haven't done anything too exciting right now. The I'm trying. I could not sit here and tell you the All Stars. I'm trying to think if I could, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. It's like, oh shit. I don't know. Danielle Donato. Um, I'm trying to remember the first ones that went in. I can't. I'm sorry. Go down like hamsterwatch.com or jokers.com and you'll see their faces. Cody is HOH and he has done nothing yet. He hasn't put anybody up yet. So I called for last night. I called for alliance of Cody, Memphis, and Enzo. That's okay, Gina. Look, me too, sweetheart. Look, on 100%, no, on 95% of the things in the world, I am a day late and 50 cents short as well. On this, my ass was sitting right there waiting, eating vinegar and salt kettle chips. Yes, I was. Yes, I was doing it. I remember the very first season. This is why, all right, Gina. This is my horrible trivia question. How many legs did the first winner of BB have? Answer one. That is my horrible. But when let's see who I in the first season I loved Curtis. Curtis was my boy, my man, my dude. I loved him. I heard they stopped BB after dark, so they will be more live. That might be true. That might be true. Noms are tomorrow. They're playing the Twist Challenge. Oh, they playing it. Yeah, I need to go. When it went down, I did some stuff and I came out here. So that's why I said when I go in, I got to remember to delete my cookies and stuff because it's running a little choppy. But that's okay. I like to see the people. I don't know if y'all always go into the same room. I always kind of go into the same room every year. And every time I see people I know, I'm like, well, we all lived another year. Thank goodness. I'm glad to see y'all. She is Gina. Janelle is in it, baby. Janelle is in it. Yes. Janelle can be quite. Kaser is in it. Kaser is in it, Jenny. Gina, I'm sorry. Kaser is back. Keisha, who all right. I didn't remember Keisha getting as far as she did, but she got. I mean, she got pretty far. Um, uh, Ian, Tyler with the really curly hair. David, who I just learned his name, who went out the first. He in that challenge where they had to go in that dark house last year. He got thrown out. Memphis. Y'all can do it. Hold on, I can't right now. I can't remember. But did y'all see where Julie Chen said that they'd flown them out there, and in the last week, some of them popped positive for while they were in quarantines. A few of them popped positive for COVID. So it was probably they brought in what 16 people. So they hit about 20, I guess. But people, yeah, in that second week they started coming up positive for COVID, which is scary. And I would be so mad if I got that far in the all-star process. A lot of the people, Gina, were made it really far in it. Like I'm talking, third out, second out. There's a lot of hungry people. That's why I say just put up friggin' Nicole and Ian. Say it's because they already won, and then be done with it. You ain't got no blood on your hands, really, and all that. That's what I would do. Yeah, Paul. Oh God. Oh God. If they'd have put Paul in there for the third season in a row, I'd have jumped off my fucking roof. You think I'm kidding? I'd have jumped off my roof. Though it's fun to watch him lose at the very end, it's one of my favorite things. If I had to do another season of Paul in that house, no. Take me to the loony bin. Check me in and get me out when it's done. I cannot. Oh, Mango. Wait a minute. Yeah, I opened 2 rooms in BB's side chat, which is Mango, YouTube Peeps, and YouTube DC. Oh. Well, now we know where we're going. Yes, no, I couldn't. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. I was so scared I was going to see his dumbass, and I literally kind of held my breath. And thank God, I'm not saying thank God he's positive. I'm so sorry that he. Hey, big dog. I'm sorry that he tested positive for corona, but I'm glad I ain't got to look at him no more. That's all. You loved Paul? Oh God, Susie, I can't be your friend. Susie, I can't be your friend. I cannot be your friend. I have never seen anyone blow smoke up their own ass the way that dude did. For 2 seasons, I had to watch it. 100%, I had to watch it. Now, if y'all run into me, I'm Shutty on the feeds. SHUTTY, Shutty. His was a false negative. Well, he won too, so he could have gone too. I don't feel sorry for Josh. Go on. Sorry. You already won, Josh. I don't want no damn ones. Paul declined. Oh. Well. You went golfing today? That's good, though. I bet it was a beautiful day. All right, okay, kittens, and what is that shit? Carol Baskin says. Hey, cool cats and kittens. So I'll do this. Hey, cool cats and kittens. I'm going to end this right now and just wanted to say thank you and hello. And I missed all of you guys. And we are between Susie, Chevy, and me. And we're going to have some BB coverage all over this joint. So if you don't watch it, maybe you should. Um, and thank you, Chevy. All right, so we have the rooms that Chevy opened. So that'll be fun to watch it all together. And I'm going to go in here and I cooked dinner, so I'm sure I'm going to have to go in there and fix it. Why are people saying Terry has been targeted? Terry? Ian Terry? Who's Terry? Terry who? Now I don't know what she's talking about. Yes, you watch it. We'll talk about it. It'd be something. Thank you. Next. Hey, I love you. Thank you for coming by. We're talking about Big Brother. We're going to take all the drama that's going on in the YouTube community and we're going to cast it aside for the next couple weeks and just watch the drama in the Big Brother house. Right? That's what we're going to do. We're not going to engage in any drama. But I did have to address Rich Life of Road Trips, who called me a beach whale. True. Absolutely true. You're not wrong. But like I said, anywhere my family and friends are, that's paradise to me. So, ride on in your stinky van. Ride on in your stinky van, boy. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you in Chevy's rooms. I'll see you around, Randy Way. And know that I love you all. I really, really, really love you all. You don't even know. So, I love you. Bye. Stay well. Stay happy. And I'll see you later.